Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily, Tuesday training. It's Des here, just by an amazingly lit up Trent Bridge on a beautiful evening by the River Trent. Absolutely amazing. Can't believe how dark it is, mind. The nights are really starting to draw in now. Only just finished the solidarity session. Of course, that's something I'll encourage. But as ever, all I'm looking to do is instill a little bit of positivity, some enthusiasm about getting from the things we enjoy what we absolutely can. I'd love people to use a Tuesday to get involved in that session, get involved in activity at least. But it's also about finding the things that really make you tick. And whilst activity is that thing that makes me tick, it really is doing the job at the moment as well. I spoke yesterday at length about walking and how when I really sort of grasp this never miss a Monday mantra, that I really do get going. You know, it's it really does put me in a positive frame of mind, and that's shone through again today. You know, speaking about it, believing in it, taking so much from my activity at the weekend as meant today. You know, I just felt on top of things, felt confident. You know, and some things that would normally sort of niggle away at me, irk me, definitely haven't. The injury, I've been kind of on top of that. I actually went out for a run before the solidarity session. I wanted to test myself, test my hamstring, and I felt absolutely fantastic for doing it. Was able to just push on that little bit compared to what I've been doing. I've been going really steady, and I didn't go too fast. It was hot, it was tough in all honesty, but I got out there, got in 5k, and then felt great that knowing I was going to a session which is pretty steady. We all run together, we all take part and chat away, you know, so I knew I'd be able to do that one. But stacking that on top of the first 5k, that was 6.5 miles in total, and again the confidence in terms of my running is coming flooding back. And when that happens, you know, everything starts to fall into place. Like I said before, if it's not quite the running you need to tick over, find what it is that makes you enthusiastic. Today, I've been like working on doing running. I've been excited by plans. I've been putting ideas out to people, getting others involved, because that's what I do. You know, and when I'm really on it, I just keep finding more things to do. I keep finding new ideas. People embrace them. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But when they embrace them, you know, it just gives me the drive and determination to keep going, keep using what I know works. And for me, on a Tuesday, it's about getting out for this solidarity session, you know, picking up with the group where I get out on a Monday and do it on my own, but it's easy to do that and then almost sort of sign it off as work well done. So what I'm trying to achieve through the solidarity session is just get people doing it together in case they can't find that motivation to go, in case they can't find that motivation to get going. You know, adding the accountability of getting out there at the same time every week, whatever activity you choose. It's great if people can attend in person, but if they can only attend virtually, that's equally as good. You know, it's just adding something to what we do, and that's what Tuesdays are about. Just realising what we need to do to take us through the week, to take us forward, to take us on to better things. I spoke yesterday about how things have been a little bit inconsistent recently. Nothing too bad, nothing major, but things have been a little bit flat in terms of the injury. You know, I've let that bother me a little, but using the walking, using the never miss a Monday, you know, absolutely fantastic. It's got me feeling really, really positive today. And if I'm feeling positive, I've just said there about sort of planning things, preparing things, adding the accountability. You know, I feel like I can also kind of set an example, and whilst that's not necessarily my role all the time, you know, of course it's important, the things I do, you know, asking people, advising people to look at themselves, make good decisions. When I'm doing that myself, that can only sort of add to DOdaily, add to what I do, and add to the way I'm feeling. People will probably be more likely to listen in reality if you're setting the example. You know, there's no good doing this kind of thing and not doing it. And I'm not saying I do that very often, but when I can add the running, when I can add the effort, it just shows that I'm prepared to follow some of my own advice, push forward and take it on. And that's kind of what I want to say today. Is it's just about sort of building the momentum again, from a point where I was feeling fantastic to feeling a little bit irritated, a bit of upset in the meantime. It was just a case of going again, building the momentum bit by bit. One run is leading to another at the moment, and I'll be confident when I get out. I'll be confident to get out tomorrow through the Wednesday workout session I run just here at Trent Bridge. Definitely looking forward to that. If I can't because of the injury, I can't. But for today, I can wholly believe I can make the most of it. I can look forward to it. And when we're in that frame of mind, it's more likely to be okay, isn't it? I spoke many times about worry and concern, and how 85%, I think they say, is unfounded. So yes, things might break down over the next couple of days. It feels like my latest comeback. It feels like another go at doing what I do, and I have got to be cautious. But like I say, there's no point worrying too much either, is there? It's about sort of doing what we have to do to push forward. And for me today, that's what it's all been about. I've used that Monday motivation I instilled into myself, getting out there for a good walk, going to an amazing place. Really enjoyed making the video last night. Some amazing sort of pictures of the sunset and scenes and views up there. So please check back if you can. Really sort of got some good feedback as well, got some nice comments. So again, just by sort of putting myself in a position to be a little bit more confident in what I'm doing, speak more positively about what I can do rather than what I can't, it just shines through a little bit, doesn't it? And I feel that now. Of course this is something I do worry about a little bit, because I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I'm speaking, I'm trying to advise things to people who I don't necessarily know. So it is getting out of my comfort zone. So when there is a bit of feedback, again, it just proves that I'm doing the right thing. I won't lie to you, I do doubt myself with this all the time. People put doubt in my mind, bizarrely. It seems to offend, it seems to upset those around me at times. I don't get that. And if I'm honest, sometimes I feel a bit sort of wronged by it, but all I can do is keep doing it for all those positive comments. And when my own positivity is building, when it's raising as it is, when I'm feeling good about my activity, nothing can stop me. And that's the kind of mood I'm in today. There's lots that could potentially put me off, that could irritate me, but the reality is, when I'm out running, when I'm getting in my activity, when I'm with the City Slickers guys on a Tuesday, when I'm over the water there at the Trent Bridge group, I'm absolutely flying. This is what I live for. People might think that's a little bit sad, but this is everything to me. It's my life when I can run. I'm not embarrassed to say that. People have often said you're addicted, you're too into it. That's just rubbish, isn't it? What do they say, that the addicted is the word the lazy use for the committed, or something like that? So definitely committed to what I'm doing, committed to getting it right, and getting back on top of what I want to do. And today and yesterday and a build up over the last couple of weeks, has just put me in the perfect frame of mind to push on through it and keep going. And of course, I'll be back tomorrow for Wednesday workout. That's what Wednesday, sorry, nearly fell off a step. That wouldn't have done the injury any good, would it? Pushing on into the week, that's my train of thought there, is what it's about. And that's where I'm at, really, really determined to make things happen and to get out of life, running, work, whatever I absolutely can. Looking forward to the weekend as well. I mentioned yesterday I've got the Great North Run. There's plans being made for that. And again, all these runs, whilst I have got to get a few in, it's important to make sure I don't do too much ahead of that. But all these runs are helping me. I'm going to take the pace off. I've got a little target in mind. Not anywhere near what I can normally do it, but I've got a little target to improve on an half marathon I did 3 or 4 weeks ago when I really didn't feel great. So got all that to look forward to. Of course, Thursday thoughts. I asked the question, where do you love walking? It's the walking that's really put me in a good position again. You know, never underestimate getting out in the fresh air, whether it's first thing in the morning, probably best at the minute, it's a little bit cooler, or at this time of the evening. It's absolutely brilliant, you know, and it's just gave me a base level to work from. It's kept me going, kept me sort of pushing forward, thinking about what I can do, like I say, rather than what I can't. So if you can answer that question, where do you enjoy walking? I'd love to pass some of those ideas across. I'm going to try and make the Thursday episode about the Great North Run, try and give it a bit of feature to it. You know, I don't know how that's going to come off. I'm going to work on a few things in the next couple of days. So really looking forward to talking about something that excites me, that's one of the biggest sort of running events out there, and whilst I'm feeling fantastic like I am, I'm sure all that enthusiasm and positivity is going to keep flowing. So until tomorrow, guys, and Wednesday workout, and how we can keep attacking the week, just doing it.